You're from upstate New York. Let's pipe down a little bit.
Western New York.
Listen, guys, I want this company to be successful, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. That is as long as I am given what I deserve, but we'll get to that. You see, we are on the precipice of something truly spectacular. This company keeps building more and more momentum, and whether I care to admit it or not, there are a handful of young men who have been here since the beginning that will keep pushing this company forward for the next couple of decades. 4 men to be exact, 4 pillars. You got Jungle Boy. Beat him. You got Sammy Guevara. Beat him. You got Darby, Allin, whatever, and then you have the strongest pillar, the most important pillar, the pillar who had the first match at Allin, the pillar who was a participant in the first match in the history of this company, the pillar who is the youngest athlete ever to main event an AEW pay-per-view, the pillar who is a 2-time beautiful Dynamite Diamond Ring champion, the pillar who's better than you, and you know it. And that pillar's name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I bring this all up because without me, quite frankly, this company ain't shit. I am the past, present, and future of AEW. And that is why I deserve to be the AEW World Champion.
Well,
Pipe down!
Burn it in the ring then, dude.
Now, Tony Khan, we're real good friends. I love you, buddy. Matter of fact, out of all the Khans in professional wrestling, you're easily in my top 2. However, if you don't start giving me the opportunities I deserve, well, I have other friends from back in the day. Whatever. I have a friend back in the day from my MLW days, and his name is not CM Punk, no, it's Bruce Pritchard.
What the hell are we doing?
And I got Brucey on speed dial.
I'm glad somebody interrupted him because I feel like I almost had to, which would, of course,
No.
possibly ruin my Lloyds of London contract.
Don't do that.
And listen, everybody's got Bruce Pritchard on speed dial. That's nothing to brag about.
No, cut his music! Cut his music!
Wardlow so imposing.
Hold on. Well, if it isn't Freaky Deaky Darby. Listen up, buddy, as much as I love the whole school shooter mime on a skateboard routine, not a huge fan of you interrupting me, bud, but I think I know why you interrupted me. I think you've interrupted me because you're jealous of me. But let me explain something to you, Darbinator. Listen. There is nothing wrong with being the second best guy, you know? There's nothing wrong with being the second best pillar. Listen, some of the best number 2 guys are incredible. Mark Messier, Lou Gehrig, Scottie Pippen. You know a great number 2 guy, you know, Sting. Now me, I'm Wayne Gretzky, I'm Babe Ruth, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm number 1 around here.
Are you done talking, Max? Are you done talking? You keep saying you're gonna leave if you don't get what you want. Go, Max. Go! I wouldn't care. I don't think anybody here will care either. Me, Max. Me, on the other hand, I am AEW for life until death. And how can you be the number 1 pillar when I've been the only one to win a championship between us?
Oh, okay. listen, as much as I love that Batman voice, trust me, I really do. But you know what? Actually, no. Let me take a step back. I respect you, Darby, because you're straight edge. He is. But do you people know why Darby Allin is straight edge? Well, that's because when Darby Allin was but a wee little boy, he decided to hop in the car with his drunken, sloppy, alcoholic uncle. And they went for a little joyride, and Darby,
No.
you guys got into a little accident, didn't you? And your uncle died that night, didn't he? And that's a real travesty, Darby. Do you know why it's a travesty? Because that night, the wrong man died.
God.
What are you gonna do, Darby? You gonna hit me, huh? How about you hit me? How about you hit me right now? Do it!
No, Max. I'm not gonna hit you, because you will not break me mentally. So if you got anything else to add, now's the time. Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking!
I'm not gonna break you mentally. I'm not gonna break you mentally. Okay. We're done. We're done here.
Whoa. Didn't expect that to happen.
I appreciate you spending a couple of minutes with me here today on Casual Wednesday. That's meant as a joke. I was uncomfortable with what I saw last week in the ring with you and MJF. He was a total arse. Secondly, I'm looking forward to your match tonight against a much, much larger man that I think is going to provide a tremendous challenge. But the meat of the matter is your face paint. And I think you know the road I'm traveling here.
Yeah. Last week, Max made everything very, very public. But I'd like to elaborate why I paint my face. See, last week, Max talked about my experience with my uncle when I was 5 years old. He was drinking and driving that night, and he did pass away. And that's what shaped me to who I am today and why I paint my face. I paint half my face because 50% of me feels dead inside. My respect for people, my trust for people. It's the reason I got Nothing's Over Till You're Underground tattooed on my chest. I faced death that day, but I'm still here. So Max can say whatever he wants. And everybody expected me last week to pop him in the face. But no, mentally, physically, Max is not gonna win this war. Because I've seen someone like him. I've read that book 1,000 times. But he's never met someone like Darby Allin. I guarantee that.
Welcome back to the second anniversary AEW Dynamite where Darby Allin just stunned Nick Comoroto.
This has proven to be a huge test for the smaller Darby Allin, but you can't measure his heart.
What the?
With inches and pounds. Sting at ringside, Darby's only confidant.
What a collision!
And that's it. The big man went down to Darby Allin.
Darby Allin!
Darby Allin flying off the top, crashing into Big Nick Comoroto and picking up the victory here in Philadelphia. Oh, wait a second. QT Marshall inside the ring. Oh, Diamond Cutter on Sting.
Well, good job, QT. Great execution. He's right back up in your face. Tough guy. I don't think he's wearing a cup tonight, Excalibur.
Oh, I don't think.
Scorpion Death Drop on tap. And it's for QT is ice cold.
What a victory here for Darby Allin on the second anniversary edition of AEW Dynamite.
Darby Allin, Darby. Hey, congratulations on the big win tonight, but MJF has asked Tony Khan for a match against you next week on Dynamite. Do you accept?
Of course. I thought he'd never ask.
What the hell is this? A huge setup here.
It's a mugging. This is just a gang assault just off of Broad Street here in Philadelphia. Darby Allin. Oh, my God.
Lawn darted into the stop sign.
One of them took the camera, hijacked the camera. You can count the numbers. You heard what Alex said. They're not freaking fooling me what's going on here.
These guys are laughing like hyenas. It's sickening.
Yeah, you know what it is? You know who's behind all this? It's the way he operates. A dirty rat, no good. Oh, my God.
Oh, the F10, that's got to be Wardlow under there.
Absolutely.
And look at this.
Oh, yeah,
The mask on the face.
Here comes the little gentleman, as if we don't know who he is.
Yeah. A 5-on-1 assault. Come on.
Got it. Look, it's MJF under the hood. You're not fooling me at all. And it's the Pinnacle watching his back, helping him out. Commandeering the camera.
This is just an absolutely sickening display.
All right, Sting. Fans love this man, I get it. Want to ask you about Darby Allin, if you could give us an update on his condition. We haven't seen him in a couple of weeks.
What in the hell? That's counter.
This is despicable. MJF taking the icon, taking Sting's time to speak.
Cut my music, cut my music.
Cut his mic.
Hey, Florida, I know it's real hard, but how about we try to show some class for once, huh? Who knew? Sting! Darby's little emo daddy. How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Listen, man, I'm not out here trying to start a fight. The last thing I'd want to do is embarrass the icon in front of all these schmucks. No. I'm here to have a gentleman's chat. You see, Sting, I don't think you want to answer that talentless waste of space's question, do ya? Because if you did, then you would have to tell these people the truth. And the truth is, their little hero, Darby Allin, he's not coming back. So you can come on out here and you can try to distract them by having Shivani.
They're saying what we're all thinking, JR.
You can distract them by painting your face, by swinging a bat, by wooing hell. You can even have your leftover stash from the 80s snow down upon them. But here's what you're not understanding, Stinger. It's easy to fool a bunch of people who solve their problems with gun violence and incest.
What the hell?
But you ain't fooling MJF. You're a bad person, Sting. Everyone who's ever been friends with you, they stay by your side through thick and thin. Fat boy, I got the microphone. And yet, when they need you most, where are you? It's because of your negligence that your friend Darby Allin has wound up in the same exact spot as your old pal, Lex Luger.
classless.
He always finds a new low to sink to.
In a wheelchair!
Oh!
What a right hand by the Stinger and a clothesline on MJF, who's running like a little scalded dog. But wait a minute.
The Pinnacle, Shawn Spears with the chair in hand. Wardlow, but Sting.
Sting's gonna try to fight all three men. Wardlow and Spears with a chair shot right to the spine. And Sting says, no, no, no.
Oh!
But Wardlow says, yes, yes, yes.
Wardlow is just a different type of athlete.
Look, chairman.
And Shawn Spears bludgeoning Sting with the chair across the spine.
How cowardly, how classless can it be?
MJF, that self-satisfied grin. Knowing that he had Wardlow, knowing that he had Shawn Spears waiting. Once again, an orchestrated assault by MJF in the Pinnacle.
And we're waiting on MJF to put his jacket on. We're just going to commercial break. Get the hell out of here. Oh, no.
Darby, Darby, Darby. I know you're in a whole lot of pain, and I also know you're watching. Did I break you mentally now, Darby Allin? Look at him, Darby. Look at him! Shut up! I want you to understand something. No matter how many times people chant your name, no matter how bad these people want to see you come back and beat my face in, understand this. They can chant your name all they want, because if you come back, this is your future, Darby! Right here! You will always fall short! You will always be second best to me and me alone! Because I am the past, the present, and the future of professional wrestling.
I feel like I need a shower.
Another vile display from MJF, Wardlow, and Shawn Spears. And we need to get Doc Samson into the ring to check on Sting. Just unabated chair shots from Spears. MJF.
Wait a minute. Isn't enough enough?
Oh, no. Oh, the dynamite diamond.
That ring is like a weapon. And MJF just nailed Sting right between the eyes, it looked like, with that ring on his right hand.
Immediately calling for a pause in the action, extending the hand.
The most disingenuous person on the AEW roster.
Yeah, he's the worst. He's one of the worst people I've ever met in my life, and I've met some bad ones.
Oh! The whip into the corner by MJF. Bryce Donovan set through the ropes, and now MJF, the heat seeker, the pendulum pile driver.
How embarrassing is this cover? Unprofessional, but he's a winner.
Here's your winner.
He's 14-0 on Dynamite. 14-0.
MJF fulfills his quarterly wrestling obligation.
Cut my music! Cut my music! Wow, Boston, this place is exactly as I remembered it from last time. An absolute shithole. But guess what? You're lucky, Mass. You just got to see me do what I do best, and that's pinning shoulders on mats and banging rats. Except the only problem is I'm gonna have to skip the second part this week, since I'd rather shove my junk in a blender then go anywhere near your disgusting fat women. Hey. Here's my impression of all of your mothers. Hotta, MJF, hotta. Your accents are disgusting. And speaking of disgusting, Darby Allin. Oh, you people like Darby, huh? Makes sense. People like... Makes sense you cheer for Darby. This town loves to cheer for losers, don't you? Darby, on September 29th, you made a mistake. You interrupted me when I was telling everybody I deserve to be the AEW World Champion, which is true. And to make matters worse, you threw the gauntlet down, baby boy. You claimed I couldn't break you mentally. Well, that's interesting considering the fact you're too scared to show up for work now, aren't you? Sorry, guys, I can't hear you over all the money I make. But I would be scared if I were you, Darby, considering I knocked out your creepy poppy Sting with my beautiful dynamite diamond ring. The same ring that I won over 2 years ago when I beat Hangman Adam Page. The more you know. It's almost like now that dumb schmuck Darby Allin is out of my hair, there's nothing stopping me from my destiny. I don't care what happens after Full Gear. Kenny or Adam, it doesn't matter, because you are looking at the future world champion, because I am the past, the present, and the future. Shut your mouths!
Hold on here. Tony, could it be?
Could be. I'm sure it is. Here he comes to shut his mouth.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You idiots! So smart! So smart! You guys are so stupid! Oh my God! Woo! Okay. Oh my God, people from Massachusetts are so dumb. All right, hold on. Okay. Listen up. Ha. Very funny, Spears.
Yeah, that's not me, pal.
Sting! Oh, Wardlow got hit right in the face at the end of the baseball bat.
Good!
And MJF turns tail and runs.
MJF running like a scalded dog, the little yellow son of a...
No, look at... It's Darby!
Darby Allin! Darby Allin coming over the barricade.
Spears ran into those steel steps.
He's on all fours over here.
You think MJF stayed to fight? You think he stayed to take care of his man, the chairman of the board? I don't think so.
Oh, look at that.
The thumbtacks on the skateboard.
This is bullshit!
Sting just laid out Sean Spears with the bat.
We'll go do something about it then.
And now the thumbtacks across the spine of Wardlow.
Your men are getting killed down there, MJF. You got to go help them.
It's your accountability buddies. Come on.
MJF wants no part of Darby Allin and Sting. Instead,
It's too late for that.
Yo, cut the music! Cut the music! Max! Full gear.
Well, enough said. I got that figured out. Minneapolis.
That's what he wants.
Minneapolis, Minnesota, Saturday, November 13th on pay-per-view. Full gear.
Cut my music, cut my music.
Thank you very much.
MJF, the man who thought he psychologically broke Darby Allin.
And let's cut through the bull, huh, Darby? When all these fresh new faces came into this company, all the boys in the back were sweating bullets, but not us, man, nah. 'Cause we're pillars. We know for a fact without us, this company doesn't work. And out of all the pillars, I mean, we're already top guys, have been for a while. And don't get me wrong, the other two guys are great, Darby, but they're not us. Because we have it. We've had it way before Dynamite ever existed. These fans know who we are, and they know damn well what we're going to become, and that, my friend, is legendary. So why is it that they boo me and cheer you? You know, Darby, at first, it used to make me really, really mad. I mean, I'd lose sleep over this at night. And I'm not deaf, I hear them, Darby, every single week. They chant your name at the top of their lungs. There it is. And then it hit me, Darby. Of course they hate me. I remind them of their perfect, successful boss, brother, step, ex, hell. I am a symbol of everything these people wish they could be, but simply can't. But you, Darby, you're one of them. You're a misfit, an outcast, an incel who can barely string together 4 words. You claim to live life with reckless abandonment, but I don't think it's because you're too cool for school. I think it's because deep down, you know you're not good enough to be a normal, functioning member of society. These people love you, Darby, because you're just like them. You'll never fit in, and you'll never win. And sure, Darbarino, right now you might be cool and brooding Darby Allin outside of the ring, but once you step foot in it, that all goes away, doesn't it, bud? You always let your emotions get the best of you. You go from proficient pro wrestler to glorified stuntman. At Full Gear, you will lose to me because mentally, just like all these people, you're weak, man. At Full Gear, you will lose because you will be too concerned with battering me when you should be concerned with beating me. At Full Gear, you will lose because I'm better than you, and you know it. And one more thing. Shut your mouths for 5 seconds. Let's just say, Darby, by some grace of God, you managed to change your ways in the span of 10 days. And at the pay-per-view, you don't come running at me like a brainless wild hyena. That's great, buddy, but I'm still a better wrestler than you. There's a reason, folks. No one has beaten me clean, smack dab in the middle of this ring, and it's because I'm that damn good. And it's easy to overlook that, Darbs, because when you look at the history of this sport, every time somebody's even a fraction as good as I am in the microphone, they can't hang in this ring. Well, unfortunately for you and all your mindless fans, you are going to find out that I break that mold. Hell, Darby, I'm so much better than you inside the squared circle. I could beat you with a freaking headlock takeover.
Max, I am an outcast. I'm everything you called me. And at full gear, I'm not gonna attack you with my skateboard. I'm gonna keep my composure. And we will have a wrestling match. Because I'm gonna let my anger out right now, tonight.
Oh, God.
Oh, you want to go right now? You people want to see it?
Fair warning.
You want to see it? Too bad.
Too bad. He's walking away.
He's scalding, dogging.
What a coward.
And you can see the trail of slime left behind him, but
U-turn, changing plans. GPS update.
Yeah, it's Sting coming out.
Sting with a small army behind him. There's even more just keep coming down the ramp. Oh!
What the hell is...
It's Shawn Spears wielding a chair, and a fight is going on here on the apron.
Wardlow and Shawn Spears of the Pinnacle taking on all these men clad in black.
This is a crazy brawl going on here, right in front of us.
But all while this is going on,
that huge guy right there. I think I saw
Darby Allin and MJF squaring off, and then
here they go.
No holding them back now.
Getting a little preview before we go on pay-per-view in 10 days.
And MJF just gouging the eyes and sending Darby into the retaining wall.
After all the bravado, after all the talk, he wanted to walk away, knowing there was nowhere to go. He had to turn and fight.
Sometimes in your life, no matter what the odds are against you, you just got to turn and fight, Tony.
That's right, you got to, JR, when there's nowhere to go.
And Darby Allin has been fighting bullies all of his life.
And
nice reversal.
And Darby seems to be getting the upper hand on the bully here tonight.
Don't stop now, kid.
Oh, I don't think he is. I don't think Darby's stopping at all.
The wide-eyed look of Darby Allin. He's got MJF against the barricade.
He's going to get a run. They're parting the Red Sea for him. He's getting a running start.
Darby.
The impact. The force behind that running clothesline. Almost took MJF out of his stained black pants.
What a collision at ringside, and now Darby Allin.
Oh, look at
to the top, no. MJF just trying to run away. Now he's running through the crowd.
Yeah, he still won't go up the rampway here.
You know, Sting is waiting up the ramp, but that coward MJF will have nowhere to run. Saturday, November 13th, live on pay-per-view at Full Gear.
Order that pay-per-view early, folks. They get caught up in all the volume of business that this is going to generate.
The pillars are canon now. Everybody is fully aware that the present and the future of this promotion resides on the backs of Jungle Boy, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, MJF. And I'm able to give these guys kudos because I'm a gentleman and I'm also a realist and I'm also very humble, as we all know.
He's a wart. These are four men that are essentially homegrown stars here in AEW.
You got Jungle Boy! Beat him!
They represent the next generation of world champions.
You got Sammy Guevara! Beat him! You got Darby Allin, whatever, and then you have the strongest pillar. The pillar who's better than you, and you know it.
The problem is I think it's very obvious, while although we are the four pillars, it's very obvious there's a pecking order.
I think it's tough to predict this guy here is going to be the hood ornament of this company.
MJF may be deluding himself into thinking that he is the first among equal.
I think it's very obvious that it goes, you know, Jungle Boy, Sammy over here, Darby a little bit more ahead over, and I'm just way over here.
I love all these fortune tellers. MJF's a fortune teller.
I am the past, present, and future of AEW.
I'm the past, the present, the future. It's a great marketing slogan.
There is nothing wrong with being the second best guy. You will always be second best to me and me alone!
Max, I've seen your face before. The dumb scarf, stupid-ass smile, suits. There's nothing about you that means anything.
Mentally, just like all these people, you're weak, man.
He's preying on what he perceives to be Darby's weakness, and that's the mental aspect of his game.
Guys like MJF, they always think that they can get to anybody's head.
This is just a gang assault.
I forgot about this. Wow.
Is that something you were a part of?
No. I'm most certain. An absurd question.
Do we really think that MJF was playing mind games on Darby?
When I found out about that, felt horrible. Expressed that, actually, on Dynamite.
I don't think he is. I think that's just the way he is. He's just not a good person.
It's a real shame. Do I think that Darby had an excuse not to show up for work, however? No. Wildly unprofessional. Darby doesn't love all that many things on this world.
Nothing you can do.
When I hurt Sting, it wasn't about me putting Sting out.
Or say.
It was about me hurting Darby.
It's gonna break me, Max.
MJF thinks there's no room at the top except for himself. And that's one of the reasons he is trying to push Darby Allin down.
What makes MJF a special performer is he rents space in people's heads.
Nobody's got the heart and the passion that Darby Allin possesses.
I've seen guys like you 100 times in my life.
At full gear, you will lose because you will be too concerned with battering me when you should be concerned with beating me.
When I said you cannot break me mentally, I meant that.